Yeah, right, mate. Thanks for coming back. Today is the 6th of January 2025. This is going to be my very first video of the new year, so that's why I'd like to wish everyone a smashing 2025. Today, I'd like to briefly discuss the composition of the European Court of Justice. However, before we crack on, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you like my videos, so please give a thumbs up and share the videos with your mates. That gives me a tremendous amount of encouragement to continue making these videos. Thank you very much. As you probably know, the Court of Justice of the European Union is located in the beautiful city of Luxembourg, and here we've got a picture of the court in Luxembourg. With regard to the composition of the European Court of Justice, you can refer to Article 251 to Article 281 of the TFEU and Protocol number 3 on the Statute of the Court of Justice of the European Union. The European Court of Justice encompasses two courts, the Yellow Court of Justice and the General Court. The Court of Justice consists of 27 judges coming from 27 EU member states. In other words, one judge per member state. In addition to the 27 judges, there are 11 advocates general. If you read ECJ judgments before, you may have noticed that the judgments handed down by the European Court of Justice are rather different from an opinion of the US Supreme Court. For example, there are neither concurring nor dissenting opinions in the judgments of the European Court of Justice. The European judges tend to speak with one voice. With a view to compensating this system and stimulating the further development of legal reasoning, as mentioned in Article 252 of the TFEU, it shall be the duty of the Advocate General, acting with complete independence, to make in open court reasoned submissions on cases which require his involvement. In practice, normally, the Advocate General gives their conclusion before the Court of Justice hands down its own judgment. The final judgment given by the Court of Justice can be different from the conclusion by the Advocate General. So if you just started learning EU laws, you shouldn't mistakenly interpret a conclusion by the Advocate General as the final judgment, because they can be quite different. Pursuant to Article 251 of the TFEU, depending on the nature of the case, the Court of Justice assists in chambers of either 3 or 5 judges, or in a grand chamber of 15 judges. Also, the Court of Justice may sit as full court of 27 judges. According to Article 253 of the TFEU, the judges and advocates general are appointed for a term of 6 years. Every 3 years, there shall be a partial replacement of the judges and advocates general. The judges elect the president of the Court of Justice from among themselves for a term of 3 years. The president can be re-elected. For the time being, the current president of the Court of Justice is Professor Koen Leijnaert from Belgium. Also, the Court of Justice appoints its own registrar and establishes its rules of procedure. The General Court consists of 54 judges. That means 2 judges per member state. Likewise, the judges of the General Court are appointed for a term of 6 years. They elect their own president and appoint their own registrar as well. It's worth mentioning that as from 1st October 2024, the General Court will also have the jurisdiction to hear and determine requests for a preliminary ruling under Article 267 of the TFEU that come exclusively within one or several of the following specific areas. First, the common system of a value-added tax, VAT. Second, excise duties such as taxes on alcohol and tobacco. Third, the customs code. Fourth, the tariff classification of the goods. Fifth, compensation and assistance to passengers in the event of a denied boarding or a flight delay or flight cancellations. Sixth, the system for greenhouse gas emission allowance trading. Alright, this is what I want to share for today. It's a short video. In the next video, we will continue our discussion about the jurisdiction of the European Court of Justice. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.